This is going to be 800 people. How the hell are we going to do that?
You know, when you do dinner for hundreds of people on the bridge, it becomes a pretty involved process.
It's hard to make food for 800 people. Preparation and the amount of bodies needed to execute that, it's no easy feat.
Maybe 220 whole chickens, and I was in charge of that. And I remember poaching whole chickens and pulling them out for like 8 hours, maybe 2 days. I remember afterwards my arm was swollen. I said, I'm never doing that ever again for you. Just a big stage, and it's just a lot of people, a lot of moving parts. It can be kind of circusy at times, which makes it fun and also challenging.
It starts with the city of Sacramento, the city of West Sacramento, Caltrans, Coast Guard, Highway Patrol. That's just to close the bridge. Rental companies for the tables and chairs. Companies that build out our kitchen, property owners in West Sacramento, RV companies, local farmers,
agencies that are helping us with social, photographers, camera crews,
printers, designers, our alcohol partner, all of our sponsors, local florists. It's a lot of people. Thousands of plates and forks and spoons and the exact bowls that people want, that the chefs want. And so every single detail is a challenge, but that's what makes it worth it.
And all the scenarios are going through your head, like, what if we don't have the plates? We don't have enough, and these people are there, and we've got our food to put somewhere, but did they have them over there? They have them over there.
It's a spoon, it's a plate, it's a rack of glasses that just go missing. It's like the sock in the dryer that just goes away.
Try to keep our cool the most, you know, like inside your mind, you're like, oh my God, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down.
It's like,
I've got people looking at me like, are you sure this is gonna work? But I know it's gonna work because I've made it a lot of times and I really love it. And it did come out. So any challenge that I might have thought like, ooh, what'd you get yourself into? I came out stronger. I think we all did.
you just got to be able to roll, with the punches, and also just be able to know your position and what your strengths and weaknesses are.
There are pigeons that live all over that bridge. And I remember thinking, this could be bad. It was Daryl Cordy who pulled me aside and said, are you worried about the pigeons? I said, I am actually, yeah. And he said, don't be. And I said, why? He said, pigeons aren't going to be there. They don't like people.
There's wildlife on the bridge, right? Like there's birds and there's sun and there's wind and there's people on the river, that are making noise and doing inappropriate things. And I would say every year there's always a hurdle.
Cross your fingers and hope it's going to work. You've done all your homework, you've done all the planning you can, but there's a lot of things out of your control. Sometimes you have to just do it and prove to people that, yeah, it's hard, but it can be done. And probably especially because it's hard, the reward is so big when you actually do it.